I'm just going to wait a moment and see if Facebook interfere with this video, because sometimes I can see comments, sometimes I can't, sometimes I can see that people have joined, and sometimes I can't. I've just seen a comment. Hi Susan, hi Daisy, hi Irene, thank you for watching from all the way in Alberta, Canada. Hi Emma, hi Vicky, hi Christine, hi Danny. Hope you're doing okay, Danny, under the circumstances. I just want to say it's nearly 4 weeks. In fact, in 2 days' time, it'll be 4 weeks when I done my last live. Now, on the 26th of January 2024, I attempted to conduct a live broadcast on Facebook. However, as soon as the live feed commenced, Facebook, who are known for their censorship practices, began interfering with the live feed, like they do all the time. They only allow only so many to watch my lives, only so many to share it. It's a reoccurring issue during my live broadcasts. On top of that, despite having a large following on the Fighting for Justice page, which now is about 49,000 followers. Hi, Ricky. The comments now are just stopped, just so you know. But I can always read the comments after the live feed. I can go onto Facebook and see the comments then. At the moment, they're stopped. Thanks, Facebook. I'm used to the practices you do. Hi, Paul. It's just popped up. Now it's on again. Hi, Mark. Thank you for joining. So even despite having that large following of over 49,000 followers, and I'll always be grateful for that. Most of those followers, the amount of them came in 2018 and have stayed ever since. But there was a whole year that I was lucky enough to get about 5 followers because the page was hidden. Facebook's concealment of this page is evident. When I used to drive about, I used to have a magnetic poster that sat on my car, and it had the boys' free faces on it. And when I went to the shop or the garage, many times people would come over to me and ask me what the significance was with the poster and the boys' faces. And I would tell them the story. And I would ask them, do you have Facebook? Are you on Facebook? Many were, and there was a lot that wasn't. And the ones that did have Facebook, I'd say to them, if you get your phone out, I can tell you the page, I can direct you to it, and then you can add and see other stuff and other evidence regarding the murder of our 3 boys. They would get their phones out in front of me, look for the page, and it wouldn't show up. It was like it didn't exist. And I'd get out my phone and I'd show them the Fighting for Justice page on Facebook to show them it was there. But that told them a lot of what Facebook actually is. And it's a suppressing platform. And it's deliberate suppressing, like all the other social media platforms. I suffer the same on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok. It's all the same, to suppress the information that I put out regarding the murders of my son and his 2 friends. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Ellie. The complicity of Facebook in concealing information is very concerning, hiding and aiding, as I put in the title, in the unresolved murders of Josh, Harry and George, along with the attempted murders of their 2 friends. The anniversary of their murders on the 26th of January 2024, which, as I said, is nearly 4 weeks ago, marked the 6th year since their lives were stolen in this heinous, hateful act. And it was hateful. The ones in that car did not know our boys, Our boys were just innocent boys on the way to a birthday party. The media and the trolls and the grasses, the police grasses that work for them, you know, whisper in the background, whisper on my friends list and send messages to try and lie about the boys. Mainly they try and lie about my son because I'm the one who speaks out. But they can say exactly what they want about me because I was brought up with sticks and stones. Their words mean nothing to me. Their words will not stop me fighting. For me, the passage of 6 years does not diminish that pain or make the pain harder on that day, but it serves as a constant reminder of the relentless pursuit of justice for those 3 boys. Despite the substantial evidence at our disposal, the need to resort to a private prosecution due to the lack of institutional support raises concerns about the integrity of the justice system. Because there should be someone there listening. We shouldn't have to fight for a private prosecution. Whilst my former MP displayed initial support and took commendable actions in writing a very strong letter to the Attorney General, and he CC'd Boris Johnson in that letter, subsequent developments and the lack of response from the Attorney General following Nick's intervention underscores a systemic reluctance to address this case impartially. Because the fact of the matter is, the Attorney General didn't even respond, and he is meant to be the highest officer in the government. And from that, the 2 successors after that Attorney General that Nick Hurd addressed the letter to, exactly, Solomon, never surrender. We're not made to surrender. Our ancestors didn't surrender, and we're not made to surrender. We're made of solid stuff, but unfortunately, many people have been downtrodden and just forgotten who they are. The reluctance of authorities to acknowledge the missteps stems from a fear of the repercussions that may follow, as it could potentially expose more corruption and negligence, because I have no doubt that we're not the only families that the police have lied to. I thought back in 2018 when I came out speaking out at Speaker's Corner, that we were the 3rd biggest cover-up in this country. But that's not the case. The amount of people I've met that are in pain and suffering, the amount of people that I've met that are fighting for justice, the amount of people that voices just don't get heard. It's unfathomable that the lives of those 3 boys, one being my son, meant nothing to those who put themselves in a place of power. They meant nothing, overshadowed by hidden agendas and self-serving narratives perpetuated through manipulated media portrayals of our story, of the boy's story. It absolutely is, John. It absolutely is. Hi, Shelley. The events surrounding that tragic night and the subsequent days were saturated with falsehoods and fabrication, perpetuating a distorted reality, devoid of any legal accountability. The absence of truth in the official narrative underscores a systemic failure to uphold justice and transparency, allowing fiction to supersede the truth in the pursuit of narrative control, because everything's about control. Everything. And they have to control everything. The story, the outcome, people's thoughts, using the media. As I said, the media portrayals of our boy's story was a fake narrative. A fake narrative. But listen, everyone, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting me and the boys and our fight for justice. It means so much more than I could ever put into words to any of you. And I'm not the only one fighting this. I have many people that walk with me and stand by my side and are very brave, and who go out there and who stand up for not just Josh, Harry and George, for all the other children. Because I know you can't wrap children up in cotton wool, but the streets are not safe. It's not just stabbings. It's not just muggings. It's not just rapes. There's a lot going on that is being hidden from you, and that's why they hide the truth. Now listen, I'll leave you with one thing, because where the truth is, the fiction of legal law does not exist. Thank you everyone for joining.